everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to do an update on my project pan. I do have one empty and I also have hit pan in something. So I'm going to be rolling 2 items out and 2 items in. It's going to be an exciting one, hopefully. So if that interests you, then just stay tuned. Okay, the first item I'm going to talk about is my primer here. This is done. I've officially finished it. I used it another 5 times before it was done. So these bad boys last a really long time. This is from Makeup Obsession from the Revolution brand, and it is the All a Blur. It's a pretty good primer, but I don't think it's the best one for oily skin. It was in one of my favorites videos back when it was winter time, but I just felt like as we were getting warmer and my skin was getting oilier, it just wasn't working as well. So I'm really happy that this is gone and it is in my empties now. Next item I want to talk about is this liquid highlighter from Academy of Color. This one I've only used 3 times. I don't know what it is, but I haven't been drawn to liquid highlighters recently. I was so into them and now I'm not into them. So I need to try and get back into this. I do want to use a little bit more up because I can't even see if I've used anything up. With just 3 times, it hasn't actually progressed that much. So yeah, this one's definitely going to stay in. I wanted to get to at least the middle part, so it's got a ways to go. Next, I've got my Revolution Conceal and Hydrate Concealer. This is in the shade C2.5. It's a pretty good shade match. It's very brightening, so it's not, I usually just do it under my eyes if I'm gonna, or here and then here, and that's literally where I do it. I don't like to correct, any blemishes with it because it is a little bit too brightening for that. But it is a good concealer and I used it 12 times this month and there's still a lot left to do. So I don't know, I feel like there's definitely progress, but there's still tons of product left in here. So I'm nowhere near finishing it, but I don't feel as though there's as much product in here as there was a month ago. So even though I can't really see it, I feel like I'm getting progress. So I will keep that in until I finish it up. Next up, I've got my Lancome Monsieur Big mini mascara here. I have this on my eyes today. It's just, as it's drying up, it's getting a little bit worse. I really don't like this one. It's just too clumpy and yeah, I don't like it. There's still quite a bit of product left in here, but I'm going to roll it out as soon as I can't really work with it anymore. And it is getting, like I said, a little bit drier. And because it's getting drier, it's just getting really clumpy and not separating my lashes. It's actually just clumping them together for the most part. So it's a little bit of work actually doing my lashes with this. So it's not one of the ones that I really like. And yeah, I'll try to finish it as best I can. I might roll it out if I just end up not being able to use it in a month's time. And I used that product 9 times this month. Okay, let's go and talk about something a little bit interesting. I hit pan in this product today. So this is the look that I hit pan in. Not very exciting, but I hit pan in my little bronze mini bronzer here. And actually I've used it a couple more times today because I retouched because I knew I was going to film. So it expanded a little bit. I did post on my Instagram and my hair was down, but yeah, it is expanded and there's a little tiny flake right in the center there as well. So I imagine that it's going to look very different if I carry on using it. A part of me really wants to just carry on using it and finish it up, but I also have a bronzer that I want to roll in that I've had for a year now and I just have no progress on. So I think I'm going to roll this one out now that I hit pan. I might roll it back in maybe later on, but I've enjoyed it. It's more of a warm tone bronzer, which I'm starting to get used to. I just wasn't used to it, and I think for the summertime it is a really good tone for me at the moment. Just in the winter it's a little bit unbearable. But yeah, because I've hit pan, I just kind of feel like I want to roll it out. I don't know if I ever really wanted to finish this. I just wanted to hit pan. I've hit pan now, so yeah, I'm gonna roll it out. Next item, this blush, I just don't think I'm gonna ever hit pan. I don't know how I'm gonna hit pan. Oh, so I used this 12 times and then today was the 12th time, so or the 11th and 12th time. So I hit pan actually the 11th time that I used this. I only put this product in back in May, but I had it for many years and used it. So I don't know what the total usage is, but I used it 11 times last month, and yeah, I used it 11 times, hit pan, then used it one more time. So pretty good. Okay, this blush, I just don't think I'm really ever gonna hit pan. I don't see any progress. I use it and I just don't think anything is happening. I want to say there's a little bit of a dip forming, but nothing to shout about because it's just not noticeable yet, unless you're really peering at it and trying to convince yourself that there is a dip. It's a very soft formula, but it's also very pigmented, so I don't know. There's been a few days where I've put a lot on and I just felt like, you know, a pink grapefruit. I was just too pink. And then other days where I put a lot on and I really liked the look, but I don't know. I haven't got it on today. I wasn't really in the mood for it. I only used it 7 times this month, so quite a bit less than some of these other products. It's nice. I still like the color. I just want to see more progress in it. That's why I have it in my project pan. I don't think it's really something that I'll probably ever finish because it's not an everyday blush that you can use, but I don't know. I just want to see more progress. So I'm going to keep it in definitely for the rest of the summer, and I might eventually have to roll it out sometime in September, but definitely want to keep it in for another couple of months, or at least one more month, but I imagine probably for July and August. We'll see. Okay, another item in here is my lipstick in the shade Shell. And, ooh, what's happened here? Looks like it started to melt the bottom. I don't know what happened there. Oh, it looks like I've got some like product melted at the bottom there, so it's looking a little gross. It's not that bad actually. It is a nice, it's just looks like a highlight to me, but it is a lipstick. It's a nice lipstick. Is it the best? No, but I like it. I've only used it twice this month, so I definitely need to sort of try using it a little bit more. I think I am just going to start using it as a highlight. I mean, it is a pretty highlight. I think it's going to work as a highlight. So I'm going to try and force myself to use it as a highlight just to get a little bit more usage out of myself. Ooh, this next one, I think you're going to be proud of me. I'm really annoyed because I just put it on to, you know, use it up and I can't see where I was. I was able to see where I was. I feel like I'm down here. This is the Shimmer Balm from Makeup Revolution and it is the shade Daydream. So it's this lovely shimmery lip gloss. Yeah, I can definitely see I'm right here. So this was a brand new product, so I was up here at the start and now I'm down here. I'm so proud of myself because I'm so bad at getting through lip gloss, but I used this 12 times because I had it at my desk. It's just like suddenly a light bulb went off. Last month I was able to finish my other lip gloss because I had it on my desk and I have been trying to pan that for about 9 months and I eventually realized, oh, if I put it on my desk I'll be able to do it, and I did it. And now this one I feel like there is, I have some hope. I feel like I could definitely get through this. I don't really particularly like it, that's why I'm trying to pan it. I just have too many lip glosses and this is one that I'm not going to miss. So just want to sort of get rid of it. I don't want it to go to waste. I don't have anyone that I would give it to. So yeah, I'd rather try and use it myself as opposed to just throwing it away and throwing money away. So yeah, definitely liking the progress that I've seen. And I imagine for the next update, my goal would be to hit like the middle part, and I think I could do that because I've done so much already, and I could definitely do that because I'm like on a roll now. So really excited about this. Might not seem like a lot for some people, but for me, because I'm struggled so much with it, it's actually a win. So super happy with what I've done this month so far. And then the last item, I don't know, I feel like I need to declutter this because I can't even sharpen it. So this is the Kiko Milano black eye pencil that I rolled in last month, and I've been trying to sharpen it and it keeps breaking, and I try and sharpen it again, it keeps breaking, and I've used different sharpeners. So this one just recently was a sharpener that was a little bit too big for it, so that's why it looks a mess. But even when I use a small sharpener, it's so soft, it just comes off and I can't actually sharpen the pen. So, like, I don't want to put this near my eye because obviously there are, you know, there's like sharp edges there. So I'm really scared about this. I've used this twice. So I did use it a couple times and I tried sharpening it and I'm just having a real struggle with it. I don't know what to do. So I'm going to try and use it this month, but I might have to end up decluttering this if it's just unusable, which is shocking to me that this is so bad, because I like Kiko Milano, tried some of their products now, and this is just awful compared to their other products. Like, I put one of their products in my favorites because I really love it, and this is just, I wouldn't give this to somebody I hated, because it's just too bad. Nobody should have to endure a pen like this where you sharpen it and the product just comes off. And I know it's not just something that's happening recently, because when I first got this last year, that happened, and I have a white one as well, and it happened to the white one too. So it's not me, it's not user error. I'm sure it's not user error. I'm pretty sure it is product, but whatever. Yeah, I only used it twice. I will try and get another sharpener to try and sharpen it so that it doesn't pull out all the product, but we'll see. Next update, I might have to declutter that one. Okay, so because I finished the primer this month, I am going to roll in another primer. I'm going to roll in this e.l.f. Puff Puff primer. I don't like this primer. This is the hemp derived cannabis sativa range primer, and I really like the rest of their range. I just really didn't like this primer. I think the problem is it's quite a thick formula. It's like a day cream. So I could just use that instead of doing my moisturizer, and maybe I'll like it a little bit more. I don't know. I just don't like this type of primer, I'm realizing. I like more primers that are silicone based and less moisturizing, I think. I want to get some more usage out of this, because otherwise it's just sitting there and I'm not using it, and I've got quite a lot to get through because it's all the way up here. So hopefully, at least it's a clear packaging, so I'll be able to see how much product is left as I continue using it. So I do like that. But yeah, hopefully, I don't know, by next update we'll see a little bit more progress, because it is almost new. I've used it maybe 4 or 5 times, so have a lot of product to go through. And then I'm really worried about this one. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do what I want to do, which is hit pan. I don't think I'll be able to finish it. It's just there's so much in here. So this is the Revolution Glow Bronzer. It's the Splendor Ultra Matte Bronzer in Light. I should have got, I think they have one that's even lighter than this one. So this is light. I think they have an ultra light. So I wish that I had got that, but I just didn't. I don't think I saw it. This is just a little dark. Like, this is light, and it just seems too dark for me. It's always been a little bit of a struggle to use it. I did have a tan, but now the weather is really bad in England, so I don't know if my tan is going to stay. I'm already getting quite pale again. But my plan is to try and use as much as I can, maybe create some sort of dip, because there's literally no dip, and use a little bit up, because I think if I had the right shade, it might not be such a bad bronzer. I've seen other people really love these bronzers, and the pan is amazing. I mean, the pan is huge. It has a lovely mirror as well, and so, you know, the product itself should be really good. Smells like coconuts. It's a lovely product. It's just too dark for me. So I want to try and use it up while I can, while I have some sort of color to my face. But really, honestly, I'm very pale at the moment. So I'll try my best with this one. So I'm going to roll that in. Again, as I said, my goal would be to hit pan, not to finish it up, but if I can get some sort of dip going, I think I'll be happy with that as well. There is a lot in here. It's 15.5 grams, which I think is a lot. I mean, this other bronzer, not that when I rolled it in, this is 3.6 grams, this one. More than triple the size of the one I just did, and that took me a really long time because I've had this for so many years and it's absolutely tiny. Because it's so tiny, the area that I was able to concentrate on was smaller, so maybe it was easier to hit pan. And because this one, there's just so much surface area that it might be a little bit harder to hit pan. It might take me 10 years. I don't know. We'll have to see. I'll try my best. I've got my confidence up, so thought I'd roll it in while I'm feeling confident, and then I can roll it out in a couple months if it didn't work. So that's all I've got for you today. Thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you'd like to. I hope that you do, and yeah, hopefully I will see you again soon. Bye!